All right, what's up, everybody? Hope you all are having a good weekend. Apologies for being late once again, but it's been quite the eventful week. I trust all of you are doing well. Welcome back to 57th Street, Billionaires Row in New York City. We'll get started here in a moment. John says, hey Tom, what is your favorite steakhouse restaurant in New York? I would say Del Frisco's. But last week I did go to a really, really good steakhouse called Gallagher's, which is on 52nd Street in between 7th and 8th Avenue. So that one is good too. If you go during lunchtime, the lunch special is $34. It's pretty cheap, and I think that's a pretty good value for New York. So check out Gallagher's Steak, 52nd Street. I see Diego, Emma, Reggie, what's up? Good to see everybody. Alan is here. RJ, Michael says, how's everything going? Everything's going good. I finally had the opportunity just to kind of chill out a little bit at the office today, kind of collect my thoughts, do some deep work, and just kind of relax. Hopefully everybody had a good Saturday. This is the Louis Vuitton store, the new one. You have this big giraffe outside. Super unique. David S., what's going on? I see DJ. I see DC322. David S., welcome. I see our friends from Korea, 안녕하세요. Joan Jumal Bonet. Have a nice weekend to you. UniJ23 says hello, Tom and everybody. Cheers. Welcome. KML, RB, Michael. I am quite hungry though. Pegopa. Or Pegopayo. So we're going to be taking a look at some of the Christmas lights, the holiday lights here. And we'll kind of cool it on the financial talk because that's usually what we do on Saturdays. We kind of just take it easy. Hey, Cameron Huntsman, thank you so much for your very generous $20 donation. This is Tom, what is your most favorite spot in New York City? It's a good question. I'm going to try to give you something a little bit unique. All right, one of my favorite spots, if you go to the Plaza Hotel, which we're going to do a quick bypass the Plaza because maybe we'll be able to go inside and take a look at the Christmas lights. Enter Central Park, walk, I don't know, maybe, it's less than a quarter mile, but I don't know. Walk about a quarter mile into the park, and you'll see these huge rock congregations, and you can see an amazing view of Billionaires Row right there in Central Park. But really, I would say Central Park South is great in general. These are the holiday windows, the Christmas windows at Tiffany. Hey, Arctic Paratrooper says, good evening, Tom. How have you been? I've been really good. I got some rest last night. Was able to do some good work today. And finally, after 48 hours straight of rain, it stopped. And today was actually quite nice in New York. So we'll just check out all the Christmas and holiday windows. I see Sean, what's going on? Tatted T. RB is here, welcome. JK says, I'll be in Midtown Manhattan this weekend for a week. Hey, very cool. I'll be walking around looking to run into Tom and friends. JK, love that, love that. Esmeralda is here. What's up, Esmeralda? Lena Sandoval. What do you guys think of this? This is a pretty cool shot. You see Steinway Tower, 157 Central Park Tower, the big snowflake. And then if we turn the camera a little bit further, you see the main Louis Vuitton store. Mike G, Mr. 15 Central Park West himself, is here in the chat. Maybe we'll see if we can go inside the lobby of the Plaza Hotel. Not too sure we'll be able to do that, but might as well check it out. Oh, you know what? Let's go into Trump Tower first because I think they reopened it. I mean, it's always open to the public, but I think during the presidential election, it looked like it was boarded up, looks like it was closed, so we'll take a look at what they got inside. But I guess we'll just do the quick nightly audio and visual check. If you guys can hear us and if we're streaming in 1080p, just give us a thumbs up in the chat. We'll get started. Once again, we are outside Trump Tower here. It's open to the public from 8 a.m. until 10 p.m. And again, if you guys are new here, Monday through Friday, we do the broadcast starting at 8:45 p.m., walking around the city talking about the financial markets. Saturday is kind of our day off, where we kind of just mosey around the city, explore different neighborhoods. And then Sunday is our Market to Look Ahead stream. So here we are inside the lobby of Trump Tower. Let me just adjust something real quick, guys. Bear with me. Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure the Wi-Fi was turned off because sometimes it tries to connect to the Wi-Fi in here. But how many of you have been inside Trump Tower before, either personally or on the broadcast? Hey, Green 007 is here. What's going on? It says, what time on Sunday? Well, we usually try to do the broadcast 8:45 every day. Sometimes we're late. But this is the main presidential seal. You have 45, President of the United States, Donald J. Trump. And then here is the main Trump Tower Christmas tree. Sabrina Fair says you've never been? Really? It's nice in here. Politics aside, it's actually very nice in here. Looks like you have the nice poinsettias, I think is what they're called. Hey, middle-aged grind, what's going on? I got your email. Yeah, absolutely. I would love to meet up when you're in New York. I may be in Miami then, but I will let you know. So what are you guys' first impressions of the lobby at Trump Tower? You have this massive American flag here, which looks quite nice. But I think it looks festive in here. Right? I think it looks good. So these are the main elevators that'll take you up to the, what do you call it? The office section of the building, right? The residential is on the other side, but this is like to the garden terrace. Also the offices that are in here. This is the elevator bank that'll take you there. Alan says, is the infamous escalator he rode down? Yeah, so, well, I'll show you. Let's see. Usually it buffers when we go back here, but the escalator, like the very famous one, when he announced that he's running for president, is right here. So this is the main escalator, and I think he did the announcement down here. But this is a cool view of kind of like the patio. You have the Trump Grill. You have a whole other restaurant section to the back, and then you have the public restrooms. And right over there to the left is the bar. It's kind of like a whiskey bar, whiskey lounge. We haven't been in here in a while, so I just wanted to quickly show everybody what the inside of Trump Tower looks like during the holidays. Esmeralda, this is ever eaten at the Trump Grill? Yeah, many times. And one time I ate right next to Eric Trump and Don Jr. He works here almost every day. So oftentimes I'll run into him because during normal hours, if you walk all the way to the back, so you walk through this door where the gates are down, that's the atrium. On the other side of the atrium is my office. So oftentimes I'll do a quick shortcut if it's raining or something like that. But they're closing in 5 minutes, so we got to get out of here. We don't want to cause any trouble. Middle door. Thank you. Yeah, they're closing, so.
Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. That's kind of cool, right? So just, anyway, for your information, if you guys are curious to come here on your own, it is open to the public from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. So let's see if we can get into the Plaza Hotel tonight. Over the last few days, they've been having the main front entrance roped off, and they have a little sign that says guests only, which is kind of a bummer because last year I was able to take you guys in there, and the Plaza does a really, really nice job of decorating during the holidays. We'll take one more look at the Christmas windows here at Tiffany. I see Western Mass Dave. What's up, Dave? Just checking out the Tiffany windows tonight. We'll hit all the major kind of areas. We'll probably go right down Fifth Avenue. Boone says, Tom, can you get us a glimpse of Rockefeller Plaza tonight? Yeah, we'll go right down Fifth. Before we go to Rockefeller Plaza, earlier today, this was probably, I don't know, like 4 o'clock maybe, and it looked open. I mean, it looked open to the public, so even though we're starting the stream a little bit later, I think we'll be able to make it. If not, sometimes they allow filming inside the hotel, so we'll go in there. Hasib M says, hey Tom, is it extremely cold out right now? No, not bad. Though it is windy today, but it feels a lot warmer than the last 2 days because the last 2 days have been raining for 48 hours straight, and now it's, clear, kind of nice. It's just windy. So it actually felt colder yesterday and the day before. Fifth Avenue is obviously decorated all the way down with these miniature Christmas trees. This is another look at the Amman, New York. You have the Bergdorf Goodman. Cameron says, Tom, when are you headed to Miami? Should be headed to Miami the day after Thanksgiving. So we'll see. Probably the day after Thanksgiving, coming back perhaps December 3rd, maybe December 4th. I wanted to stay a little bit longer, but we have our company photo shoot. Like, we got to take our headshots, team photo, all that stuff, so I got to be a part of that. It should be fun. This is the Apple Store, the main flagship on Fifth Avenue. But since we have the light here, let's go over to the plaza. There's also some updates we have on, what's it called? Grand Army Plaza. They just started setting the concrete, and it looks amazing. You guys will see it in a minute when we get closer. So all of this construction that you see outside of the Plaza Hotel is the construction for the new Grand Army Plaza. You'll see what I mean here. The other side, you could see them laying the concrete. But it's good that they changed it because, believe it or not, right outside the plaza, Grand Army Plaza here, the most rats I've ever seen in the city. It was very dilapidated and run down. And it's not really within character of the Plaza Hotel, which is 1 Central Park South. So it's good that they're doing a complete makeover, so to speak. Yeah, Dave's is nice found. Hold on, let me see if I can get you guys over this fence. Hold on, let me see. I mean, it looks really, really good. You can kind of see the new concrete slabs being laid. Here's the Plaza Hotel. I think they still have the front roped off. We'll see. Hey, Chloe is here. Michael, welcome. Hey, Junior's here. What's going on? That's correct. Next week is Thanksgiving. So happy early Thanksgiving to everybody. We'll pan up at the Sherry Netherland Hotel. Finally, you can see all the clouds clearing from all the rain we've had. It's quite nice, isn't it? We'll see if I can give you a peek at the lobby. Lobby looks really good, doesn't it? Really like the chandelier at the top. Let's see if I can do wide angle. It's a little blurred, but you can see just the depth of it. Pretty nice, isn't it? What do you guys think? So this is the lobby of the famous Plaza Hotel during the holiday season of 2024. Through the doors there, is the main restaurant. Hey, what's up, Peter? But it is very nice in here. I'll try to get you guys around to the bar just so you can see. Hey, what's up, Joe Hernandez? Good to see you. Doc 7, Soho Joe, Matthew, Western Mass Dave says, I love the ceilings. Yeah, let's take a look at the moldings on the ceilings for a minute. It's quite cool. So this is the main dining room. And you have the nice bar in the back too. Look at the stained glass on the ceiling too. So all the way down there is to the shops at the plaza, which I don't think they really have the shops anymore, at least not as big and as vibrant as they used to. This is the Eloise at the plaza. I think I like the stark white Christmas trees a little bit better than the multicolor that they have. You guys know what I'm talking about? It's a little bit more classic looking, I guess. Yeah, it's a Michelle. All right, let's go ahead and head down, and we will head out. I think my favorite thing are the chandeliers. It's kind of like you're stepping into almost like a different time in New York. Hey, sunshine after rain, what's going on? All right, let's head out. do one more quick look, and then we'll head out. Look at the clock on the top of the door. I've actually never even noticed that before. Has anybody else noticed that? I've never noticed that. All right, what'd you guys think? Let's make a quick U-turn and then we'll hit one more hotel, which potentially outdoes the Plaza. I guess we'll have to do a quick poll in the chat when we finally get there. Yeah, Peter says the lobby of the Lotte Palace is decorated. This is going to be a huge one. We'll walk there now. We'll just do a quick U-turn around here. And then we'll go back down Fifth Avenue. Yeah, but they do a good job. They do a really good job at the Plaza every single year. Okay, this is kind of what I'm talking about. Look at all the new concrete here. So instead of all the old busted up concrete, it's going to be brand new. Hey, New England Crypto, what's going on? Hopefully you're well. Brad's brain. Cheers. We just did an exclusive look at the Plaza Hotel. And now we're getting a peek at the new Grand Army Plaza. So, Brad, I got to tell you a quick story. Well, I guess everybody a quick story. So, obviously, I initiated coverage on Robinhood a few months back. And obviously, we posted our analysis about how I think that Robinhood and Coinbase is like the Charles Schwab of 1987, right? When Schwab IPO'd. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to create a Robinhood account just so I can get myself familiar with the platform. It turns out, as I was going to create the account this weekend, it sent me a message that I already had an account. And I really don't remember creating an account. So I guess I went through the password reset, and it turns out during the pandemic, I think it was June 9th of 2020, I guess I created an account because they were giving everybody a free $10 to sign up. I logged into it one time. I used the $10 to just convert it into Bitcoin. And it's the most hilarious thing because it shows, I logged in, I finally got into my account, and it shows almost 1,000% gain. So my $10 is now like $102. It's kind of hilarious. Anyway, so I will be doing a little bit more in-depth analysis of just the platform overall. Obviously, we've done a massive deep dive into the financials. But yeah, I just was laughing to myself that apparently during the pandemic, they were just giving you like a $10 sign-up bonus. I signed up, I converted it into Bitcoin, and I held it since like 9,000. Anyway, hilarious. But that's not even my largest gain. I was looking at some of my older, like first Bitcoin buys when I was in college. And my Coinbase statements are like, you know, this was back when you could buy one Bitcoin for like $2,500. Crazy to look at. Anyway, let's head back down, and we'll go to the Lotte Palace first. Seems like the wind is dying down finally. Alan says, I remember a few months ago you were sort of against Robinhood. I still am. But, as we kind of discussed, I'll probably never use the platform to trade any of my personal money. But I always kind of preach that you should never let your own personal biases get in the way of an investment opportunity. But very seldom do I take my own advice, right? It's easier said than done. But if you look at the financials of the company and the growth of the company, Gen Z's, Generation Z, Millennials, that is the broker-dealer and the platform that they're going to. And it's very reminiscent of a Charles Schwab, right? That's kind of the thesis that we outlined. Back in the day, everyone thought Charles Schwab was like the Robinhood, perceiving them as the discount broker, driving commissions to zero. All the rebellious retail traders were there, and Schwab turned out to be one of the greatest winning stocks of all time, ever, right, since its IPO in 1987. So if you guys want just a quick refresher of that analysis, we posted our comparative analysis on our newsletter. I sent it out on Thursday. There's extreme similarities between Robinhood IPO, Coinbase IPO, and the early days of Charles Schwab. We wrote a detailed thesis about it. If you want it for free, you can just scan the QR code on your screen, punch in your email. Next week, we're going to send out our next issue of the newsletter, but I think it's something to watch. Pay attention to these trends, right? I've always been very outspoken against Robinhood because of I think they try to gamify and make investing about gambling, which I'm not too enthusiastic about, but the facts are the facts, right? I mean, Robinhood is getting significant market share again on those younger generation of investors. And if you think about what the future are younger generation, right? And soon those Gen Z people are about to get jobs, right? Or full-time jobs out of college. They're gonna have 401ks, IRAs, and who do you think that they're gonna have those 401ks and IRAs with? It's probably going to be Robinhood. So as the AUM grows, maybe that's a good spot to be in. Hey, what's up, Hank? Cheers. Brad's Brains is my coworker, shows me his Robinhood account. It is different for sure. He's obsessed with it. Oh, he's obsessed with what they list as break-even point on options. I'm a Schwab guy. I own Hood, though, in that account. Yeah, it's a very like TikTok-ish layout. Super simple. I don't really want to use the terminology dumbed down because I don't think that's appropriate to use, but I think you kind of understand what I'm getting at. I think Coinbase also, the company, is going to be a big winner over time. Because, think about it like this, right? You don't have to like Bitcoin. You don't have to like cryptocurrencies. You could think, it's all a fraud and a scam. But it's kind of the analogy that we used about AI, right? We don't know who the winner is going to be in artificial intelligence. But we know that the people who are selling the pickaxes and the shovels, they're going to be winners. The NVIDIAs of the world, the semiconductor companies of the world, the big hyperscalers, those are going to be the big winners. So you should own what's providing the infrastructure. And Coinbase, let's say if you're a person that's against Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, you could say, all right, if everybody wants to gamble on this nonsense, I'll own the casino. Right, the house always wins in a casino. So, if the thought process is, look, the house always wins, well, you could be the house by, maybe buying Coinbase. Obviously, the more crypto grows, the more Bitcoin grows, the more assets under management, the more custodian business that Bitcoin base gets, the more fees they bring in, better profits for the company and the like. Hey, what's up, out and about? Good to see you. Check the Logic is here. What's going on? Hey, Matthew's here. What's going on? Good to see you. Paul Yost, Peter, Mariana, Texas. Welcome. All right, let's continue to push further south here. I believe this new building that's going up is owned by Rolex. We're right outside St. Thomas Church. Hank P is like, I put a piece of gray masking tape on it and it sold for over $1 million. Is that a reference to the banana with the piece of tape that just sold for something crazy? Did anybody see that? There was this piece of art, which was a banana and a piece of duct tape, I think, just like stuck to a wall. And I think it sold for millions of dollars, something crazy. And I retweeted the post on X, and I was like, wait, but I thought only Bitcoin was used for money laundering. Everyone's like, Bitcoin is only used for money laundering. But then you have people out here saying, I spent $6.2 million on this beautiful banana and duct tape. You're going to tell me that's not money laundering? Come on. Well, allegedly. I don't want to get a lawsuit on my hands. So, read between the lines is all I'll say. So what do you guys think of the Cartier store? TC, what's going on? Just haven't been able to catch the streams. Love your MicroStrategy call. Yeah, it's things have been pretty wild. Hopefully next week we'll get our 100,000 Bitcoin print. But you know what I also think is going to be a call earlier than my 100,000 Bitcoin call? I think you're going to see new all-time record highs in gold next week. So, we've been watching this massive breakout in gold, right, over 1,900. Gold ran to just under $2,800 an ounce. We've corrected some, back down a little bit further down to the 50-day moving average. I said the first correction in gold is a screaming buy. And we've essentially rallied back and parred most of the losses in gold. I think you're going to see new all-time highs for the very, very shiny metal next week. I think that'll be the headline next week. I think you're going to see more record highs for gold. So it's funny, right? Because on the street, you have arguments between the gold bugs, right, so the actual physical precious metal, and you have arguments from the digital gold people, like the Bitcoin people, saying, Bitcoin's better, gold is better, gold is going to die, or Bitcoin's going to die, Bitcoin's a scam. I think you want to own both, right? Don't get your egos in the way. Physical gold and the new digital gold, I think, are both going to continue to outperform. And it's the market telling us that, look, regardless of the administration, now we know it's the Trump administration, there's going to be more spending, there's going to be more deficits. And that's why you have hard assets rallying here. It's only a matter of time before silver starts the party too. This is St. Patrick's Cathedral. Beautiful building. Pretty soon I think they'll start to decorate the outside of the church for Christmas. If you guys are enjoying the live stream so far tonight, feel free to leave a like on the video and click the subscribe button if you are new here. I think this is relatively new. This wasn't here yesterday. Hey, what's up, Mark Francis? Cheers. Now, I know it's Saturday, so we're not really supposed to hammer on the financial topics, but what's very encouraging to me, and it may sound a little weird, but what's very encouraging to me about Bitcoin still is the following. There's still this massive divide on people saying Bitcoin's either the next best thing, or the complete opposite side says it's useless, it's nonsense, it's going to zero. That's still good. You want about, half the population to not understand it and either think it's going to zero or actively betting against it. That means there's still significant alpha left in the trade, right? Alpha, your opportunity for alpha diminishes. Oh, look at that thing. The opportunity for alpha diminishes the more people understand it and are in agreement with it, right? So if everybody thinks it's going to be great, if everybody thinks it's the next best thing, well, you're probably not going to have those really outsized returns that Bitcoin has had, which is usually about a 2 to 3x the vol of the S&P 500. So that's actually very good if you're bullish Bitcoin. But let's stop by the Lotte Palace. We're walking right in between Saks Fifth Avenue and St. Patrick's Cathedral. Unfortunately, there's no holiday display this year. I know, Jack Jackson's this time the channel sits at 59,900 people. That's insane. I think we'll hit 60,000 before the end of the year, which is crazy. So thank you everybody for watching. I appreciate everybody's commitment to showing up when they can, adding to the conversation. I appreciate all of your hard work, so thank you very much. Okay, here we go. I think we're going to be able to go inside. Looks like we will. I don't think we will, actually. Still looks nice from afar. This is the New York Lotte Palace. What do you think? Let's cross the street once the cars stop. It's pretty nice, right? I'll try to get you guys through the fence. Hey, what's up, Solo 401? So this is the Lotte New York Palace. It's really, really nice on the inside too. This is a 5-star hotel in New York. It's pretty expensive to stay here, but it's quite beautiful nonetheless. We'll try to walk around. We'll see if the bellman or the doorman let us inside. If they tell us to leave, that's okay. Peter says, does the peninsula decorate inside? Yeah, they do. They do. So you'll have the St. Regis decorate on the inside. You'll have, what's it called? The Peninsula, St. Regis, Hyatt, Park Hyatt to like a lesser extent, I'd say. This is headed towards Park Avenue. What do you guys think? The entrance is really nice. If you ever travel to South Korea, you got to check out the Lotte Tower. It's the tallest building in Korea. It's unbelievable. The last time I went to South Korea, I went all the way to the top of the Lotte Tower. It was crazy, the views. It's insane. We'll get one more look, and then we'll go to Rockefeller Center. Yeah, Park Avenue is really nice too, particularly the Seagram building during the holidays. It's quite nice. Wow, Jennifer. You know, I was looking at that hotel to stay at, but it was the room rates were like $3,000 a night when I was there. So I was like, yeah, I can't do that. So I stayed at the Park Hyatt Seoul, which was in the Gangnam district, and that hotel is amazing. I stayed there for almost 2 weeks. It was awesome there. Hey, Paul is here. Says, I know you are bulling Tesla, especially their energy storage. Do you also follow lithium prices? They are currently quite low. Yes. Yeah, we wrote a big bull thesis on Tesla. I think Tesla bottomed in April, and I think you'll see new all-time record highs for Tesla in short order. We spent about, half a stream last week talking about lithium specifically. There was a really good cover story in Investors Business Daily about lithium miners. Now, Tesla, I believe, gets most of their lithium from Australia now, because a lot of the rare earths that are used to, in battery manufacturing and EV manufacturing, a lot of it came from the Democratic Republic of the Congo, in which case they use slave labor and child labor there. So if you're talking about ESG, environmental social governance, it's good to build all your EVs, but it's probably best to understand where you're sourcing your rare earths from. Joel PM says, problem with lithium is supply is practically unlimited. I don't think that's a problem. I think that's really good. We need abundance of it if we want the price of EVs to come significantly down. Also, just battery manufacturing in general. Oh, guys, look at this. I think they're putting up the lights on Saks Fifth Avenue. I don't think they're going to have the big holiday display, but it does look like they're stringing lights on the facade of Saks Fifth Avenue. All right, let's cross. Hey, what's up, Carol? Good to see you. This is Hey Tom and Friends. I'm really enjoying seeing all the Christmas trees and decorations. New York City is quite beautiful this time of year. Indeed it is. Wow, and look at this. This is my first time seeing this up at Rockefeller Center. This looks really nice. Carol, I'm going to be back in Miami, Florida after Thanksgiving. And this is 30 Rock. Pretty soon we'll be looking at the tree lighting at Rockefeller Center. Someone says, Tom, have you ever been to Elbow Room in Florida? I'm not too sure what that is. So I guess I'll say no. It sounds like a nightlife place? I don't really do much nightlife stuff, just to be quite honest. The only nightlife that I do is this live stream. Very kind of boring guy, but this is as much partying as you'll see me doing. Elliot Wave Reviews. Tom, do you work from WeWork still? No, I don't. My office is 575 Madison Avenue. Now, I am quite intrigued to see the new startup. Adam Newman's new startup, just to kind of see it. Flow, it's called Flow. All right, let's make a All right, here's a look at the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree with all the scaffolding, which they have to put scaffolding around it because they have to decorate it and refill it, put lights on it. Carol H is December 4th. I don't think I'm going to be in the city for the tree lighting. We'll see. I usually don't go to the tree lighting just because there's so many people. It's like very crazy. More than likely I'll be in Miami. We'll see. This is the Rainbow Room, NBC Studios. If you guys are enjoying the live stream tonight, feel free to leave a like on the video and click the subscribe button if you're new. We do these live streams every day starting at 8:45 p.m. Eastern Time. Should we go into Rockefeller Center? I think we should, but it may start to buffer just because this building is built like a brick house. So there's no service at all. This is just a quick glimpse of what it looks like inside Rockefeller Center. It's quite nice. I want to take you guys on a walk through the entire place, but I just don't think that there's going to be any internet in there. Because even when I'm at work and I go there to like meet a client or get coffee, there's no cell service there. Anyway, this is Radio City Music Hall. You have the Christmas Spectacular with the Rockettes currently playing. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a show going on right now. And maybe it's going to open up and let out soon. Yeah, Daniel J says, isn't SNL starting soon? I'm not too sure about the schedule, but Saturday Night Live is filmed there. That is correct. Oh, this is new too. They got the candy canes lit up here. We might as well make a quick stop and check that out. Someone says, I like how you don't mute the music. Yeah, it's, the music is the music. Let's look at the notice of filming. By entering the... you can't film when you're inside. That's understandable. I was going to say if they... what's it called? Said no filming outside. I'm like, it's public. But I do think we probably hold the record for the most copyright strikes on YouTube. That's okay. It's whatever. It is what it is. Oh, it doesn't even look like it's fully set up yet. Looks like we're getting a little behind-the-scenes preview of them setting up the Christmas lights. Michael says, Tom, do you work in the real estate business? I do work in the real estate business. Man, look at how beautiful this is. Radio City Music Hall with the Christmas tree up top. Who knows, maybe we'll see some of the other Christmas decorations going up here shortly as we continue to head down 6th Avenue. What do you think of those candy canes? Pretty unique, pretty cool. All right, let's wait for this light, and then we'll cross. Here's another Tesla. Yeah, I saw that. So, Michael, you're talking about Rachel Maddow's deal. That's insane. So, I think Rachel Maddow took a $125 million deal. That's unbelievable. I mean, good for her. It's crazy how much money is in that industry, right? The media business. $125 million deal Rachel Maddow took, and MSNBC, the ratings, I mean, there is no ratings, and she gets a $125 million deal. I say more power to her. There was a lot of people on like X that were kind of butthurt that Rachel Maddow took a massive bag. But look, if you could secure the money like that, you should secure the money like that. It's unbelievable. So, I mean, good for her. That just really goes to show you how much opportunity is out there. It's crazy. 125 million bucks. That's awesome. So right here is where they're going to put those big Christmas. There's like 8 big Christmas bulbs or ornaments they put right here. They're probably getting ready to put them up. It kind of gets me curious. How much do you think all those, CNN and Fox News hosts get paid? How much money do you think those contracts are? What would you guys say? Like, for example, let's say, Anderson Cooper, right? The star of CNN. I don't think you can get a bigger name in media than Anderson Cooper, right? Let's just get away from this obnoxious music. I mean, these guys and girls are probably all knocking down 20 mil a year easy. Crazy. It kind of, leads me to believe, is there like a big gap in the market that we should be paying attention to? Like, should we just be building out our own independent media companies that will probably be significant cash cows that you could then maybe even have an exit to sell at like a multiple of revenue? Because the viewership, think about the viewership, right? It's not a lot. The viewership on MSNBC, CNN, even Fox News, it's down significantly from, just over the last decade. It's down significantly. If you think about some of like the podcasts that are out there, right? Both right-leaning commentators and left-leaning commentators, right? Destroy CNN and Fox News in viewership, right? Obviously, you could talk about, like a Joe Rogan Experience crushes the viewership, but also, left-leaning political voices, one of which I'm subscribed to. I don't agree with everything he says, but I listen to his stuff. David Pakman, I'm not sure if anybody listens to him. But he has a massive audience, like 2 million people, and every single one of his videos gets like 500,000 to 1 million views just on a little video, right? So these guys and girls that are in independent media are crushing it, and I think they're trading at a significant discount. So, I mean, to them, I just say hang in there, keep doing it, and you're probably going to get a monster payday in the future. All right, guys, this is the next stop on our tour tonight. This is the Christmas tree outside News Corporation. Now, a company that we talk about a lot is Investors Business Daily. And Investors Business Daily was founded by William J. O'Neill, and it was acquired by News Corporation, I think for about $250 million, I think $250 million, maybe a little less, I forget. So now, under News Corp's umbrella, you have Wall Street Journal, Fox News, Investors Business Daily, Barron's, and this is the main Christmas tree. Now behind me is the studio where they filmed The Five. Not sure if anybody watches that, but this is where they film it. Well, look at the dove on top of the tree. Looks beautiful. Randy says, Tom, I used to work in that building back in the 80s. How has things changed since the 1980s? I mean, we have so many new buildings, particularly Park Avenue, so different. Darren says, David has a great show. The reason, and I'm a conservative guy, I think you guys know that. I would say I'm a very, very conservative person. But the reason why I'm subscribed to his show and many others is because if I know you're telling the truth and you're not gaslighting people and you're being paid by a corporate entity to push lies, I'm gonna listen to what you have to say. So I support independent media, both on the right and the left, because I know that they're at least honest people, right? Giving their honest take on things. You know, they don't have a big contract with CNN. They don't have a big contract with Fox News. So you know that what they're saying is not extremely biased. It's just their take, because there's no incentive to lie to you. Does that make sense? So I think the independent media is awesome. So I think more people should kind of publish their ideas on things, not just on politics, you know, the financial media too. I think that is better for investors, right? When you had just CNBC controlling all of the financial media, right, in terms of broadcast, that was very, very biased. There was a lot of pump and dump action going on with major hedge funds and big positions. They would go on CNBC, you know, which was at the time was really the only media, you know, video outlet, tell everybody to buy this stock or that stock, all while they're getting out of that exact stock. So now that you have platforms like X, YouTube, more people, more analysts can publish their work, and it's a little bit less biased. So I think it's good. Joel PM, Sirius XM is being sued over the cancellation policy. They're making it very difficult to cancel. Well, I don't know if anybody agrees with me, but I will say this. I have numerous subscriptions that I just can't bring myself to cancel because it's going to be an all-day event. And I have a significant amount of wrong charges on my credit card, particularly on my Amex, probably resulting in a little over $1,500 to $2,000. I just can't bring myself to talk on the phone and fight with these people. It's going to be an all-day thing. I'm going to have to allocate pretty much the entire day to argue, to bicker, to prove my work. No, this is why you're wrong. Look at the notes on the account. I told the lady to make the notes on the account. So I'd rather just eat the $1,500 loss. And it's the same can be said for canceling subscriptions. You got to go through an entire dog and pony show, you know, reset the password. Okay, I forgot the password. I have to reset it to cancel, and it's just, I don't know. Maybe that's just me being a little bit of a diva about it, which I get, but I just can't bring myself to haggle with customer service. It's one of my PTSD disorders that I have. I can't argue with these people. I can't, it almost makes me shake to think that I have to be on the phone and haggle with these people. So I'll just lose the money and I'll eat the money. Paul Yost says you don't like confrontations. It's not that. Like, I mean, I'll go to battle, I'll go to war if I'm working on a deal, right? That's going to pay me a significant amount of money. But I can't bring myself to haggle and argue with somebody and be put on hold for, an hour, 2 hours, get jerked around, this department transferring to this department, repeating myself. I just explained the situation to this representative. Now you're flipping me over to this one. You have to explain the story again. And then I've wasted an entire day to maybe claw back $500. But in the same day, if I didn't haggle with those people, I could have, went hunting for more deals that could generate me $100,000, right? So it's like a cost-benefit analysis of getting jerked around. So that's kind of the equation that I do. It's like, okay, it's going to stress me out. Maybe I'll get like the $500 back. Maybe I won't. There's no guarantee. And I have to allocate an entire day to this. So it's not that I don't want the confrontation. I just can't fight with you over $500. But I know I should. I know, Jack says, I like when you get disconnected. I mean, I've been on hold with Amex before, and usually American Express is really good. But they double charge me for something. It's a long story, but long story short, I told the lady, I'm like, look, you got to put notes on the account. You got to put notes on the account. You have to put notes on the account. Because I know when I call back, I'm going to have to explain the whole story again. And then they call me back, and they're like, okay, it's a different manager. Can you explain the situation? I said, no, I can't. Can you look at the notes on the account? He's like, sir, I'm sorry, there's no notes on the account. So it's like, screw it. Take the $1,500 or whatever it is. I don't care. Anyway, all right, segue, new topic. Look at how beautiful the Empire State Building looks here. Flat smacks as if you look at XLM chart. What is that, stellar lumens? Oh my God. Dude, that reminds me of being in college in 2016, 2017. I have some hilarious stories about all that nonsense. Stellar lumens, right? Is that crypto? Is that what it's called? Dude. Funny stuff. All right, so this is the Bryant Park Winter Village. Darren says, I'll just cancel the credit card and then they can't get my money. The problem is it screws up your credit when you close a credit card. That's the thing. Because it eats away at your overall credit history. So, I don't know. It's not a big deal. It's not the end of the world.
Nice, nice. Nice talking. Nice.
This is One Vanderbilt. Let's make a lap around. And we'll go over to the Bryant Park Grill. Smells really good in here. This place is my favorite spot here. Stephen Bate, what's going on?
Is it worth it? Yeah, good. This is the backside of the Winter Village. It's really peaceful here tonight. Not too many people. It's quite nice. I think they're closing that section off. Here we are, Bryant Park Grill. Hey, Out and About, thank you so much for your 6 CAD donation. This is get yourself a warm drink. I will, at the conclusion of this stream, I'll probably get a coffee or something, so I appreciate you very much. Thanks for your support. And you guys could probably see us on the Bryant Park camera right here. If you look up Bryant Park camera, we're right here. Let's head down to Macy's Herald Square. We'll check out the windows. We have about a few more blocks until we get down there. Hey, Bethy, thank you so much for your very generous $10 donation. Hopefully you're enjoying the streams. Appreciate the support. Look at this Christmas tree that's inside the outdoor dining here. It's technically not outdoor dining, but it's like in this big tent. This thing looks pretty cool. Pretty cool. Thank you so much for your support.
I was like, is this a red?
No, it's not like a.
We learned how to like corrupt the government. But I was like,
Oh my gosh, look at all the garbage from the Bryant Park Winter Village. Whew, that is a crazy mountain of garbage, but I guess that's how much it produces throughout the weekend. It's pretty wild, right? But Bethy and Out and About, thank you so much. Appreciate your support. Hey, what's up, Lemonade? You're going to see the foot traffic really start to pick up here as we go through 34th Street, Herald Square by the main Macy's. We saw the windows yesterday. We'll take another look at them today. Let's make a right here since we have the light. Maybe we'll walk over to Broadway, who knows?
I don't know what to do.
Josie, this is my going to the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. I'm not too sure. Maybe. I'm going to give it like maybe 70% likelihood I'll go this year. I think it'd be fun. So might as well check it out. I honestly really never go. Wow, Mark. This is my friend's husband, works for Macy's, and he gets box seats to the parade every year. That's amazing. Now, when I worked at 1166 Avenue of the Americas, you used to be able to register and you could come into the office and watch the parade because it comes right by the office. Yeah, Reggie44 says you don't like crowds anymore. Not a big crowd guy either. I just don't like being kind of like sardined in, so to speak. That's the one thing I don't like. That's what I don't like about, how do you call it? The ball drop, New Year's Eve. I just don't like being locked in behind all the police gates. All right, we'll make one more left since we have the light on this side too. This is near the Harrier building, West 36th Street. One more block, and then we'll be at Herald Square. You know what, let's go to Broadway because there's going to be a really nice view. Hey, Leslie, thank you so much for your very generous $10 donation. Appreciate the support. Hope that you're enjoying the broadcasts nightly. Appreciate all the support. Now, right on the corner here is the best view of the Empire State Building, in my eyes. You can see the main Macy's, Herald Square. It looks like they're already setting up for the parade. But right here, 1333 Broadway. If you stand right under this sign here and you look up, it's the best view of the Empire State Building. But Leslie, thanks so much. Appreciate your support. What do you guys think of that view of the Empire? Pretty unique, right? What do you guys think? I wonder why it's lit up in green and blue tonight. Can anybody Google that? I wonder why. I mean, it looks cool. Color scheme is very unique. Green and blue is quite interesting. All right, guys, this is officially Herald Square. And I believe what we're looking at right now is the main kind of setup for the stage and maybe all the audio visual equipment for the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, possibly. And then these are the famous Macy's windows here. All right, we'll go one by one each window. We'll check them out. This one's the most unique. Space theme. Hey, what's up, Matthew M? Cheers. Hey, Ipadilla, thank you so much for your $5 donation. Indeed, yeah. No place like New York, man. It was good meeting you. I think this was 2 weeks ago now. Crazy, the election was 2 weeks ago. But thanks for watching, thanks for supporting, and hopefully you can come back to New York soon. I'm just trying to remember what the windows looked like last year. Let's go up and around. This is the Thanksgiving Day parade theme, I think. This is the one that kind of looks like Valentine's Day. Let's actually go this way and around. Hey, Omega Sparrow, thank you so much for your generous $5 donation. This is Merry Christmas, everybody. Right back at you. Hopefully you're enjoying. And thank you for the support. I like the username too, Omega Sparrow. Randy says, appreciate your streaming since I can't make it that easily to New York City anymore. Makes sense. Well, really happy that you're enjoying it. And you know what, everybody? It looks like this year they're setting up the stage for the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade early because if you remember correctly, usually the day before Thanksgiving is when we do our pre-Thanksgiving Day Parade live stream where they close down 34th Street. it looks like they're doing that now. So like a few days early. So we have 34th Street completely closed down. Pretty cool to see. This is where they're going to do the main rehearsal. Wow, and they already put up the turkey. That's crazy. Very cool. So this is going to be a behind the scenes look at the main stage of the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. So when you watch it on the news, or when you watch it, you know, on any station that you watch it on, this is where all the major performances are going to be. This is the stage, and then you can see these people right here. If you zoom in on those guys with, kind of looks like they're squeegeeing water away, but they're actually just putting up the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade sign, which is going to be on the very bottom, or on the road. What do you guys think? It's not every day you could stand in the middle of 34th Street. It's pretty cool. Let's get a little bit of a closer look. Hey, Miguel Torres, what's going on? Wow, you know what's crazy? So when you watch the parade on the news, it's going to have that big Macy's star. This is it. They're kind of rolling it out. So these are like the little mini pieces of it. Like that's what it's going to look like. Isn't that crazy? So they're individual pieces that they kind of squeegee on there. So these things are what we're looking at when you watch the parade. You'd be like, oh, we watched that being rolled out. It's kind of cool. I never knew that. You could see the pieces in the bins here. Take another look at the stage. Oh, they're rolling out one. Let's check it out. Man, that's so interesting to see them roll it out. Hey. Oh, they're just setting up for the parade, with the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade. So this. Oh yeah, so this is where it ends. So it starts like on the Upper West Side, and then it'll end here. And this is where they do like the performance. So they're just setting up like the stage, the bleacher seats, and things like that. I don't know if there's gonna be any artists, but it's usually like a parade with a bunch of floats and stuff. Yeah, if you just Google on Thanksgiving Day, so on Thursday. Yeah, but I think it starts at 10 a.m. Yeah. So yeah, if you just Google Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, you'll see it. It's big. Yeah, no worries.
So much.
Take care.
When we come tomorrow morning,
All right, we'll take one more look at the turkey here. I kind of want to see it all come together. I'm quite curious. Hey, Jonathan Richards. Good to see you, man. Hopefully you're doing well. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. So they roll it out and then they kind of squeegee it in place. And they put it together like a puzzle. It's probably like the biggest puzzle you'll ever see. Here's a look from the other side. This is a cool view of the turkey and the spire of the Empire State Building.
I know you're one month brother. Oh, you gotta go that way. There you go.
For some reason, I always thought this was a tarp, not like an actual sticker that they just roll out. They probably complain that it's too much of a rush just to do it the night before Thanksgiving, which I totally understand. RM. Thanks so much for watching. Appreciate it. Little behind the scenes look of the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Here's the rest of it, all in these bins.
Wow, this is cool.
So this is what the finished project, or finished product, is going to look like. Hey, what's up, Don? Felix S is here. Hank P. Yeah, right place at the right time. It's kind of cool to watch it here live. Just kind of seeing it be put all together. And then you also have the stage that they're building. This is probably where all the camera gear is going to go, up by the Foot Locker. What time is it? It must be like midnight, right? Ah, 11:42. Well, that means I must be signing off. But if you guys enjoyed the live stream tonight, feel free to leave a like on the video. Click the subscribe button if you're new. We will be live back here tomorrow starting at 8:45. I wish you all a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. So Jack, Stephen Bate, Austin City Limits, Philip, all of our moderators, thanks so much for joining. Have a wonderful weekend, and we'll be right back here tomorrow. Take care.